We just created a mega menu here at sasspro.com. You definitely want to go and check it out. We've got a mega menu for our courses, our pricing, and our resources. And guess what? It's so simple, you can even do it. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you what a mega navigation menu is, and I want to show you how it enhances the website navigation for your user's experience on your website. It's best to add a mega navigation menu when you have more than those 5 pages: the home, about, services, products, contacts, blog, or a portfolio. If you have more than the 5 pages, you may have 10 different pages on your services, 20 different pages on your products, maybe even 100 product pages. So you want to really make the user experience easier and better to navigate. Let me show you a couple examples of some really cool mega navigation menus. Here's Nike. When you go to the Nike website and you select their main menu, you'll see it has a drop-down divided by all of the categories, making it a better shop experience. For example, I'm coming to Nike and I want to find women's shoes. I can easily go to women's shoes and find it. Another great example of a mega navigation menu is ours and everybody else's favorite, Amazon. And that's where when you select a specific navigation menu, they're going to drop down images and make it really fun and easy for you to find. Look at how amazing these navigation menus are. Pretty cool. And we all know Amazon has tons of pages. Another great navigation menu is the Apple Store. When you select any one of these menu items, instead of having a sub drop down, they've really organized this in a way to different releases, shopping, and more information for the phone, more information for the iPad, the watch, Vision, AirPods, TV, home, entertainment. So you can see how they've really made it easy for you as a user to go to exactly where you want on their website. Another great website to look at as a drop-down sub-menu is Target, because if you select categories, this is where they have all of their categories listed in what we call a sub-menu. So you can see the difference between a sub-menu and a mega menu. It's a lot different when it comes to user experience. I want to show you a attorney website, because you could be creating a site about your services or specifically about your products. I like how they've done their mega menu, because when you select the about, you can select to learn about their firm, the different people in the firm, their values, careers, community, feedback, their expertise. I love how they've divided this out. So if you're looking for an attorney for a specific expertise, and it's very simple and clean. So they've got a combination of just the home menu, the about menu, and they've really made the mega menu where it counts, which is, who am I trying to find? If you have multiple services or tons of products, this is where it's great to create a mega menu just like that. Let me show you how you can make a mega menu inside of your website. Now, we already created a regular menu right here by going into the plus sign, looking for the navigation, dragging and dropping it in. We're going to go ahead and click on the navigation that I already did. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the right side of the navigation menu. You'll see we added all these menu items. What we're going to do instead of having these menu items is add a mega menu item. So there's a new menu item. Again, that's your drop down, your menu, and your sub menus. This is going to be your mega menu. I'm going to select mega menu. And when I select mega menu, you'll see the icon right here is a little different than the other mega menus. I'm going to select the 3 dots. Let's call this our home menu, and we'll go ahead and hit submit. And let's go ahead and add another mega menu. I'm going to select 3 dots. We'll call this one about. And I'm going to add one more mega menu, and we'll call this one 3 dots, and we'll call this services. Remember, it can be services or products, whatever you want to call your mega menu. So now we've got 3 amazing mega menus. So we don't need any of these. So I'm just going to select this, delete, yes. We're going to delete, yes. We'll go ahead and delete this one. And now we've got our 3 mega menus. So you'll see when I click home, it's going to say editing for home done. If I select about, editing for about done, services done. Let's go ahead and go into the home menu. All three of these are designed the exact same way for you to add a row, a column, and more images and fun things that you can add. So let's say for the home page, we wanted to add a row and we could add, I'd recommend not doing, I think it's up to 3 columns. That makes sense. See if I can copy another column. Yep, you can do 4. There we go. So you can do 4 columns for a mega menu. Look at that. So on your home mega menu, you wouldn't need this many buttons, but if you did, this is where you could then add an element. I'm going to delete this. So right here, let's add an element for fun. We'll add an image here, and look what else I can do. Let's add a button, and there we are. So I have an image and a button. I can even just select the plus right here, and I can add, let's say, some text. Look how pretty that looks. I can make this however I'd like with 2, 3, or 1 column. So I'm just going to duplicate this. Because it's my home, I might want to have it just stand out. Again, remember, you can always come over here, select the plus sign, and select how many rows you want. So if you want 2 rows, that's perfect. You could just go in and just have the 2 rows. And I'm arrowing this up. When you highlight the blue, that covers the row. When you highlight the purple, that covers the column. I'm just going to move this back with the arrow all the way back to the front. Let's go ahead and select done for that one. And let's go to the about section. Maybe on this one, we just want to add 2 columns to show maybe about us and our team. You can see right here again, we'll add the element. Let's go ahead and just do a headline this time. And then let's go ahead and add an image. I'll hit the plus sign and we can go ahead and add in. We could add in a divider so you can see all the elements that you can add. You could add in a map. You could add in a calendar. Boy, can you do all kinds of crazy things with this. You can add pretty much any element. Now, the elements here that you add, and when you're designing your desktop, you want to do this on the desktop app because on the mobile app, it's a little bit more harder to put a lot of these different images into the mobile app to create a really good mobile user experience. Sometimes it's best on the mobile to just add a basic menu to get them where they need to go because they're on the go. They don't have time to be exploring the website like they would as if they were on the desktop. If you like this column and you want to just do the whole thing, just grab the purple, copy it, and now you've got your 2 columns. You can talk about your team and then about us. Products and services. Let's go ahead and add a row, and we could do like what we saw on the other one. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this row, and let's go ahead and just add buttons. And you can come over here and add these really cool buttons, but I like to add elements in this button because if I wanted to just put this button on every single one, let's come over here. I could go to the button, and right here where it says icon picker, I'm going to type in arrow. So I'll just do a little arrow right here. And so there's my arrow. If I don't want to have them see the button, and I want it to look just like a amazing menu right here where it's just an arrow and the text. Check this out. You can just go to your button, change your background to the same background that you have. And then let's change our text color to the orange color. And there we have it. So it's so easy to just copy this. And then there you have all of your buttons. And to make it look like the other site that we just saw, you know what we can do? We can come over here and add a paragraph under the button to talk about whatever we'd like. I'm not going to get too crazy on the design. You could see how easy it is to make a really cool design. I'm going to set this parameter here to make it look good. And that's it right there. Add a button, remove the background. And then when they read this, if this is what they want, they would click there to go there. Again, if they want this, you can also duplicate certain features. I'll go ahead and duplicate this one and bring it down. So now I have this really cool, amazing graphic. Let's do something even more fun. I'm going to duplicate this right here. Let's go ahead and duplicate this one more time. And again, I'm highlighting the purple so that way you can see the columns. And look at that. Now I've got an amazing mega menu. And look at that. There is your mega menu. They can easily come to select your service product and click the button and take them to the page that you want to go to. So when you go to click the button, all you got to do is say, go to the page and select the page that you want to take them to. You Again, this is really good to have and use if you're utilizing more than 10 pages on your website. It's also a great way to organize your products, your services, or even your online store. I'll show you what this looks like on the mobiles. When I select the 3 burgers, it's got my menu items. As long as you have a white background, they're going to show up. But just remember how it's going to look on the mobile phone. You may want to redesign this or just have buttons that they can select to make it an easier user experience on the mobile phone. But you can easily have a mega menu on your mobile phone if you'd like. And maybe you would just make the images smaller or the text smaller to fit the size of the mobile phone. And remember, the mega menu is all about the user experience. Where can they get to what they need to get to on your website? You can get inspiration by looking at Nike, who did a really cool focused by category layout, and Amazon for massive shopping experience, Apple for a good minimalistic, simple look, and Target for your drop-down category look or submenu look. And then, of course, the attorney website where you focus on your expertise, your products, and specific services with a really great balance of the visual experience for the users. Just remember to always keep the user experience in mind. So I showed you how easy it was to go in here into your website navigation menu, your new mega menu. I also showed you how to create rows and columns, how to add buttons, text, and images, and then, of course, how to utilize all the features inside the navigation to give it the look, feel, color, and design of the way you want your mega navigation menu to look. Now it's time to go create your mega navigation menu.